You know, you're coming off a little special needs.
Really?
I think so. Don't you think so?
No.
Special needs?
There is nothing a smug talk show host loves more than baiting their guests for views. Until they realize Bill Burr won't play along. From trashing Jimmy Kimmel's fake empathy,
I'll tell you what bugged me was your fake concern there.
to literally making Gandino cry.
Come on, man, don't be like that. Look at me comforting, see that?
Bill Burr has no patience for BS. Brace yourself, for 14 times he chose absolute carnage and left the most disrespectful hosts on earth wishing they never invited him. Spoiler alert, this is a massacre. Starting with Jimmy Kimmel.
I know about the one that I fly. Other than that, I don't know anything about it.
You know
But
something
if you're on the
about-
internet, you know everything.
Now Bill has been on his show dozens of times, but Kimmel has a habit of playing a licensed psychiatrist to make comics look unstable.
Are you having fun this time around?
I am making a point to have fun this time.
You are?
Yes.
Can you make that conscious decision to have fun, do you think?
Yeah, at this age.
At this age?
He tried to pull the same low-rent stunt with Bill Burr, leaning in with that punchable tell me where it hurts face. Wrong move, pal.
That's an incredible amount of power. You can't take Tom Brady out of a game. You know, you can't take these guys out. Why did I do that?
I don't know
I
why
was
you
supposed
did
to
it.
come out here and
You're supposed to be happy. This
I
is
know.
how you have trouble with happiness? Is that hard for you?
I'll tell you what bugged me was your fake concern there. The way he leaned in and you squinted your face. I tell you, do you have trouble being happy? No, I don't have a problem being happy. I have a great time being happy as long as nobody asks me that question.
But here's where it gets truly lethal. Bill wasn't even trying to be funny here. Seriously, how the F would you react when someone asks you that?
What do I have to do to convince people that I'm not walking around in a rage, but like, if you say something stupid, I'm gonna look at you.
Honestly, Jimmy got off easy, cause Colin Cowherd sure did. Now look, with a name like that, you'd think the guy would know better than to serve himself up to Bill on a silver platter. But if he still has an itch, this comedian is more than happy to scratch it for him, until it bleeds.
You gotta when something real comes at you.
And from this moment on, Colin had painted a target on his back. Especially when Bill noticed how he conveniently sits on a pedestal, desperate to look like the big guy.
Didn't want this. Well, you know what?
Ladies and gents, that's how you shut up the king of hot takes.
We're supposed to be on the same team here.
Honey, you walked into that one, just like Rosanna Scotto from Good Day, New York. She thought she could poke the Burr and chase some morning views by politely baiting him into a trap about the Catholic Church. Wait, she didn't ask about that. Too late. Bill's now on a holy crusade.
Your Christian background is part of the show. Or at
Yes,
least
and
two
I wanted to
episodes.
talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
I don't even know I mean, we did maybe 2 jokes about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon.
All right, listen.
A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
You know what?
Well,
Technically,
they just sort of kept moving them around. You know, like those killer whales at SeaWorld. After it kills a trainer, they'll then move it up to Seattle. They don't give them their background.
No desperate attempts to shut Bill up could save him now.
all right, I'm not totally following, but I don't think
You
I
know
want
what
to.
I'm talking about. It's a morning show. I understand.
I like it.
Anytime
Thank you
I
for being
came on.
positive.
That kid was
Positive.
missed the graduation, and then it was a feel-good
It
story.
was a feel good, and we want to leave.
If you want to feel good about America, you watch the morning shows. You don't watch this, you know.
And
we
watch-
were joking earlier. If that kid's story about the graduation was late night, that would have been a whole different story.
What do you think?
He's still missing. We can't find him. All we found was his hat. But you watch in the morning. It's great. It all worked out. He got his own personal graduation. Like, I was in such a great mood. Look how yellow this couch is. It's like the sun.
Now you won't believe the ego on this next guy. Howie Mandel invited Bill Burr on his show, only to pass an extremely rude comment that'll boil your blood.
What do you watch?
I watch old movies because I like looking at the cars.
You know, you're coming off a little special needs.
Really?
I think so. Don't you think so?
Special needs?
But I'm just saying, like somebody said, what do you want to go see tonight? You know what? I want an old movie. I like looking at the cars. I want a movie with nice cars.
And then he childishly tried to flex his YouTube plaque in his guest's face mid-interview. If he was fishing for praise, he clearly doesn't know Bill well enough.
YouTube plaque.
Oh, you got a YouTube
Yeah,
plaque.
we just hit 100,000. just hit 100,000 subscribers.
Why is that funny?
It's just funny. That's the stupidest. Well, why would you do that? Like, how many one-armed kids in Africa had to dig out that aluminum for some over here to make that thing? What are you gonna do with that? Put it next to your Cable Ace Award? You held that up like it was a Golden Globe. We're in the middle
Didn't
of
you give him
we're in the middle of my interview, and you're sitting here accepting awards. How do you think that makes me feel?
You can tell from Howie's face that he actually got offended, so Burr offered an apology. Well, sort of.
Oh my God, I'm joking, dude. That's a big moment. You should take it out. You should be proud of it.
Thank you. I thought you did.
Hey, Howie,
Yeah.
thank you for your service. How come they didn't give you the folded up American flag with it?
You.
But this interview was cursed from the start. It fast-tracked itself into the abyss when Howie brought a surprise guest without telling Bill.
So, like, Howie did what he did because he is a Hollywood and he doesn't care what happens.
The ambush was so cringe that Howie Mandel had to officially release a public apology later. But before we watch him burn this set down, let's check out the absolute masterpiece of Burr politically correcting Bill Maher on his own show.
Heard what's going on college campuses these days?
I don't watch the news.
You don't realize that college campuses erupted with the kids demonstrating for Hamas? They are in with the terrorists?
They were for the Palestinians.
Well, it's sort of the same cause.
I'm on the side of the kids.
Yeah, that's easy to say. You know, no one wants to see kids dead. This is a war.
That was very brave of you to say that.
This is a war. No, I'm the one who's actually brave on this.
Pat yourself on the back.
It's easy to say I'm for the kids. Who's not for the kids?
Well,
it comes down to real hard-nosed decisions.
Anyone with common sense could see Maher trying so hard to come across as the intellectual Buddha. So, of course, Burr had no choice but to smack the smug right off his face.
Stop talking like you're a general.
A country?
Let's go to Russia and the Ukraine. How do you solve that one, Bill? Let me hear your hard-nosed decision about that.
Well, you gotta tell him like you see him, even if that means ripping into his own friend Conan O'Brien.
Hello, my name's Bill Burr, and I feel good about being Conan O'Brien's friend, but I feel this is a little red flag that he might be a little narcissist. That I gotta say why I'm his friend every time. I feel like I've already answered this question.
Now here's the thing. If there's one guy who can survive a verbal assault from Bill Burr, it's Conan.
You couldn't possibly understand Bill, could you?
I am fully ready to retire. I've had enough it finally filled me up.
Fans know it's gonna be iconic when these two supernovas collide. But even jokingly, if O'Brien tries to one-up Bill, yeah, not gonna happen, pal. BFFs or not.
There's only two of us that are allowed to be together. Two gingers from the Boston area that are incredibly a weird mixture of bitterness, right? That has, I mean...
I would have gone with anger first, but okay, we'll go bitterness, anger, confused.
I hide my anger, I think, or have in the past. Don't I hide it better than Bill?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
But it's there.
Children, don't I hide it when I'm smacking you in the station wagon?
That was a quote, good God. But there was a Bill Burr inside me. Always, always.
Yeah, I think there
Why
is.
you got to put your anger on me? I had nothing to do with you and whatever happened
How do we
to you.
know?
This is probably the only mild roast on this list, but trust me, you needed this palate cleanser to digest Howie Mandel's absolute car crash next. And it all starts with Billy Corgan's scandalous admission.
About 10 years ago, one of my brothers was having a birthday party, and my stepmother was there, who was obviously married to my mother, not my real mother, but my stepmother.
Who was married to your father.
Yes, but who I grew up with.
Right.
And my stepmother said to me, do you know who Bill Burr is? Now, at that point, I'd never heard of Bill Burr. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was a comedian or he could have been the guy down the street.
Right.
And she said, well, he's this comedian, da-da-da. And she goes, I think it might be one of your father's illegitimate children. Bill Burr might be one of the children that your father sired.
Nobody saw this one coming. And at this point, this was just alleged gossip. Corgan and Burr hadn't even talked about it. So why on earth Howie Mandel think it'd be a good idea to ambush Bill Burr with a surprise family reunion?
Well, I want to do something out of a place of love. I got something special that I planned for you out of a place of love.
I'm already uncomfortable.
You seem to be relaxed.
Oh.
I got something that I planned for you. Bring in the surprise that I...
Hey, what's up?
Sit down.
You're an ass.
Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan. Yep. I'm an ass. Yeah, I thought this would be great to bring a family together.
He didn't tell you. He told me you were totally cool with me coming.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
I thought it would be a good surprise.
Can this be like edited out or no?
I can go. I mean, you told me Bill was.
All right, it. No, I'll do it. Like,
got to say this on the air.
Yeah, but he always does that. Because that's the thing. He's bringing in here not because he's trying to heal the bullshit that we went through growing up. He's getting here just for the ratings. I mean, the guy literally accepted a award in the middle of a podcast. I'm supposed to be promoting my special, and he's over here like...
To say Bill Burr was blindsided is an understatement.
Yeah, this was... Do you know what the worst thing's going to be? Does he do this to you? Is the fake confusion afterward?
Oh, yeah.
Was that like, did I... Because I wasn't trying... He does that.
And it was the last day Bill ever spoke to Howie, even after he apologized.
People want to know, were you really pissed?
Listen, I don't like talk about
your stuff?
Yeah, I don't. And so like Howie did what he did.
Yeah.
Because he is a Hollywood and he doesn't care what happens, that he just didn't.
Okay.
You know, he could have said something and he just
threw it
brings
out there.
up all that weirdness. You know
Right.
what I mean? How do you like hate a germaphobe? He's like not threatening. He just walks with his arms in so he doesn't rub against curtains that he owns. That's the weirdest thing about him. He's a strange man.
The lesson here, never try to produce Bill Burr. He'll turn your surprise segment into your reputation's public execution. But Howie isn't the only guy who got almost successful stepping on the comedian's toes. Ethan Klein also made that attempt, and let's just say flew too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Really? How many siblings do you have?
I don't know, dude. The internet's too fucking weird to give out all that information.
Oh, you don't even want to say how many because you're afraid that it will
by all means,
compromise
keep
your
talking
privacy.
about it. Is there any way you can cut this out? I'm honest, dude. Like,
Seriously?
Yeah, no, dude. There's fucking lunatics out there.
Okay.
Jeez. I love how surprised he is. Jeez.
Well,
There's
you can
actually-
mention the
there's
amount.
Absolutely crazy people out there.
Okay, yeah.
This is what a restraining order looks like in real time. And you know, it's incredibly insulting when a host asks dumb questions.
Broke my heart. And I was
Funny.
proud that she said 3 words and she totally communicated like,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, it seems like you're in love with your daughter, hearing you talk about her on the podcast.
Jesus Christ. Well, you're pretty perceptive. It's like you care about your own child.
Listen. I don't know why that got so flat on my part. Tell me about all things comedy. I don't know. You see, I'm nervous. I'm sweating here.
I'm just going to let you sit.
Yeah, I know you are. You don't have to save me.
You got to push through to the other side.
No, I
great.
know, but you don't have
Going
to
great.
save
Look
me.
at you. You're all sweaty. You're touching. Dude, if you were
You
a
all right?
reliever
You
right
okay?
now, if you were a reliever on the other team, I'd have to come out and check you for Vaseline or something. You punched your hair and your brill a little too many times. He's doctoring the ball.
Case in point. In Ethan's defense, the dude was too starstruck to function.
I had Bill Burr on the show who eviscerated me.
Right.
But he put me on antidepressants.
Yeah.
The first show, I think I was just nervous. I wasn't on any medicine. I was very anxious. So sometimes I get in this anxious mood and my brain gets foggy and I'm not super sharp.
But with 20 years under his belt, Stephen Colbert is a veteran host. Yet the way he treated Bill Burr on his show had fans fuming with anger.
Welcome back, everybody. Folks, my next guest tonight is a comedian who Rolling Stone called the undisputed heavyweight champion of rage-fueled humor. Please welcome Bill Burr.
Rage-fueled humor. I don't even think I'm mad.
You don't think that's fair?
No,
You don't
I
think the description is?
No, I'm just old. This is how people used to talk, and then I just lived long enough, and people brought it down. You know?
People are too polite.
Throughout the interview, Stephen Colbert kept brickwalling his guest and literally pooped over the comic's jokes.
There's a pleasantness out there.
That doesn't. You're not describing that with a pleasant tone of voice. You managed to make pleasant sound like a negative. I know. There's nothing I can do. I don't know what it is. I grew up in Massachusetts. This is the accent. Yeah, we sound like we're upset. I'm in a great mood. I get a free mug. I love the free mug.
We give you this mug?
Yeah.
I thought we just washed it out and filled it up again.
Get the
Well,
mug.
good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah,
You're
the
turning a
t-shirt.
profit on this one.
Honestly, Bill should make it a policy that only Conan O'Brien gets to interview him. The rest turn it into a cringe encounter that you never want to sit through.
Yes. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Now, if you want to see a man's soul leave his body, look no further than Dylan Gandino. This is the interview where Bill Burr reduced the host to literal tears.
Can you can curse as much as you want here, but please don't say cripple.
Why?
Because it's
You just don't find that
it's
funny?
politically, I think they're called differently abled or something. So
Crippled's funnier.
Can you try not to say cripple?
Crippled sounds like that old school, you know?
Yeah.
Wagon wheel.
Yeah.
It broke you on the wheel.
You're right. Yeah, you need trained people for the waterboarding.
You need 2 people for waterboarding.
Yeah.
And you only need 1 for crippling them on the wheel.
Yeah. So Bill, you you recently, well, not so recently, but you lived in New York for a lot of years.
Yes, I did.
And then you left. You left us.
Despite Bill's repeated attempts to be civil while responding to rude comments, Dylan was begging for a beating.
You have the DVD out, you have the CD out. In fact, I should hold it up.
There you go. Look at that.
This is Bill Burr's Why Do I Do This?
Yeah.
You should get this at your store, at your local store. And
Go Amazon.com.
And Amazon.com is a
iTunes. I'll whore myself out here.
It's all there. It's good. In fact,
it's good. It's not great.
It's
good.
No, we had it on our Punchline magazine. But this photo of you on the back here.
It's me in action.
Yeah, I don't believe that that's you in action. I feel
That is
like
me in action.
This is you in action, not
Yeah.
posed.
He was this way, and I was just going to shit all over it. That's so funny that you picked that out. I thought everyone was going to notice that. I am holding the smallest microphone. This is totally a photo shoot.
And a glorious much-due beating is what he got.
What is it called again? Huh? Zippitydoodah.com?
You got it.
Huh? You mother.
That's
You
it.
have me on your show and you start trashing my DVD?
You're a sensitive man.
Research they do with the punch. This looks like a recipe for cookies. You know, like a 3. I just brought up cookies again.
You can actually see the moment the host realizes his career just peaked in the worst way possible.
Thanks so much for having me. I really
Thanks, man.
appreciate it. I hope you didn't take anything personal.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, cool. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Look at me comforting. See that? Be a goddamn man. Take it.
Even if he tried to play it off as a joke, you know the dude was traumatized. While this moment has since become one of the best smackdowns from Bill, not many know about his visit to Good Morning, Texas.
I was reading a little bit about you, and it says that you have a tendency to kind of go with your first thought.
Yeah.
Because reading makes you sleepy.
That's right. And my first thought is this is the best week to be here, the week before the Super Bowl.
That is so true.
Before all the whores fly in. You know?
Yeah. But
just want to get out.
Wow.
Just want to get out of here before that. What is true? This is like the Oscars for prostitutes.
Okay, all right.
This entire week.
Let's remember we're G-rated here, folks. All right, so we're going to go back to a safer subject because
Host Paige Smith clearly hadn't researched her guest well enough before poking him, and by the time she caught up, the set was up in flames.
Who is that? That is, for redheads, that is a racist symbol right there.
This guy. Do you see him?
Yeah, that's the, that's one of the founding fathers. Who said that all men are created equal as long as they're white.
So yes, Paige, to answer your original question, Bill's humor is spontaneous. But that doesn't mean hosts can demand performance out of him whenever they want. Radio host Southside Steve Rickman learned that the hard way.
Hey, this is Southside Steve, and this is Southside Steve TV, and this is Bill Burr.
That's your question?
I'm just saying who you are.
Oh, yeah, all right. I don't like you creep me out with that big microphone and that country western shirt.
Bill's a comedian. He's at the Punchline. He's in town, and you're a funny guy. You've got these routines in your head, so I figure I'll toss you a mic and you go.
And I'm going to do stand-up in front of 9 people in a radio station? No, I'm not doing that.
Well, you're taking the fun out of Southside Steve TV.
I'll take, how about I give you $5 and I want to watch you line dance in your I'm a racist cowboy. This is the worst interview I've ever done. And he's wearing Stetson cologne or something. It's just really overpowering.
How you doing?
You know what he looks like? He looks like the first guy who gets his ass kicked in a Steven Seagal movie. No! The background guy behind the big kingpin. Why don't you handle this?
That is why you never bring a script to a gunfight with Bill Burr. These hosts thought they could test him, but ended up as yet another casualty in comedy's most honest career. So, let's be real. If you were a talk show host, would you actually have the guts to invite Bill Burr on your show? Or you'd be just as terrified as Howie Mandel's therapist? Don't forget to like and subscribe, because we both know you're too addicted to watching people get torn down. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.